Happy week 1 of college football. We check out the games, see who wins and loses. Also have a delicious lunchtime sizzle. It's a great Saturday, including a Reds walk-off. Join us. Good morning. It is Saturday, September 2nd. College football is back. Let's go. The long national nightmare of no football is in the rear view. The kids are up doing some stuff. 10:30 here on a morning. It's already a little warm outside. Got up, got a walk. Actually slept in today. Cannot tell you how much I needed that. Big time. Got to sleep in until close to 9 o'clock, which was awesome. Excuse me. The throat is all over the place this morning. Not allergies or anything like that. Just kind of one of those seasonal change in weather, weird things. And it is hot outside. It is going to be really warm the next few days, as we've talked about. Anyway, got up and started to look at the day of college football, kinds of fun games. We'll talk about those as the day, but some terrible news to wake up to. Jimmy Buffett passed away, unfortunately. That's terrible news. Jimmy Buffett, obviously everybody has their favorite songs. I love Changes in Latitudes, Changes in Attitudes, Fins, Margaritaville, all the usual ones, you know, that everybody loves. Cheeseburger in Paradise. They're such good kind of iconic songs. Just take you right to the beach, take you on vacation. So that's terrible news. Bad news that we're all waking up to here on Saturday. But I have a quick Jimmy Buffett story for you before we really get the day started. And I keep putting my finger in front of the... I need to start... I'm probably going to start using the GoPro a little bit more. I use the phone, which I love to do. It's easy to record, easy to edit. Some people... We follow a few vlogs that we watch every day. They say they spend 6 to 7 hours editing. I don't understand what you're editing. I shoot to post, not shoot to... just shoot. Maybe that's the difference, and they're making, $600,000 or something. So maybe I need to be like them. But anyway, back to my Jimmy Buffett story real quick. I used to work at the tennis tournament downtown when it was in Indianapolis. It was called the RCA Championships, and I was helping with tickets. So there was basically a trailer set up where we had volunteers answering phones or doing tickets. This is way back in the day where you couldn't just go online and buy a ticket. You actually had to call someone or go and see someone. So that's kind of where we were managing, basically, the marketing and some stuff like that. We had an individual that was a volunteer with us, really nice guy. He had a hat that was white and it had a bunch of sunglasses on it, little bitty sunglasses. And I'm like, what is that? He's like, well, there's a restaurant, a few places, actually they're nationwide, but a couple here in Indianapolis called Margaritaville. And I think they're also known as Cheeseburger in Paradise. Basically the same thing. Jimmy Buffett opened up a line of restaurants. And every time you got something, you got a little pair of sunglasses, like a little clip-on, like a little pen. And he had his whole hat covered in sunglasses except one little area right here. And it was open. I was like, what are you doing there? He's like, I'm going to get Jimmy Buffett's autograph. I'm like, oh, okay, good luck. And they actually came to town at the end of the tournament. Jimmy and his group or whatever, they were up at Deer Creek, had a concert, and then lo and behold, the next year, this guy came back, and this is the hat like he wore. Like he didn't wear it special for whatever. This is like what he wore. He came strolling up, and I'm like, hey, still got your hat? He's like, hey, look. And he had Jimmy Buffett actually sign it twice. He saw him here, and then he saw him in Chicago or somewhere. So, interesting story. I cannot hear the name Jimmy Buffett without thinking of that dude. I have no idea what the guy's name is. But those little sunglasses all over the place. So anyway, if you're still with us, thanks. That was a long drawn out story for really no benefit. Sorry. But anyway, we're going to go start our Saturday. I'm going to finish up a couple things for work, head to the store. We're going to pick some stuff up. We're going to do some cooking out. We're going to have our own tailgate at home. Homegate. Tail home. We're going to tailgate at home. We're going to cook out and start the football season off right with some brats and some burgers, some dogs. Let's go. Cannot wait for football. What a beautiful sight. The old Michigan Wolverine. Well, hang on. Here we go. Look how gorgeous and high def. Football season is going to be really weird because there's games on Peacock and Fox and CBS and Big Ten Network and SEC Network. They're all over the place. I think Apple may even have some games. But anyway, we're tuned into Michigan. Purdue's playing as well. I think they're ahead. And then also I may have another TV right over here with the antenna on it, because we don't get Fox with what we're using with DirecTV, and I want to watch Colorado. So how about that? Double TV setup here on Saturday. Labor Day sizzle. First up on the grill, some burgers. Make some brats here in a few minutes, but we're going burgers first. Look at those marks. There we go. Got the burgers done with some cheese. Got the brats on. Labor Day, baby. This is how you Labor Day. Just like this. Hey, look at this. A little Sal's for dinner on a Saturday night. I got the lasagna. Heidi got the fettuccine. Philip got chicken nuggets from McDonald's. So, look at that. There's a bunch of cheese on top. Looks pretty tasty, doesn't it? All right, we're done. I'm coming in after 8 o'clock here on a Saturday. Look at the sky. If that's not a cotton candy sunset, I don't know what you call it. Pretty nice, isn't it? Well, that's an ugly jersey. Aren't those baby blue jerseys just the most amazing things you've ever seen? Okay, that's almost the first down. Anyway, Tyler, the Carolina from the north side is battling Carolina from the south side. And the good team's ahead. There's Mac. Look at this. We've been cleaning Philip's stuff, and the kitty wants to help. She's looking at Pokemon cards. Look at her. Look, she's like a little tiny kitty now. Hey. Hi. Hi. Well, don't. Oh, wait a minute. Don't go chewing on What are you doing? You see her? She's trying to chew your Pokemon cards. She loves having that part of her face scratched. Silly. Silly. Okay, 12:15 and we're hitting the sack. It was a very interesting day of sports. Michigan won big. They beat somebody. I forget even who Eastern Carolina. Purdue lost at the very end against Fresno State. New coach. Offense looked great. Defense looked terrible. IU hung tight with the old Ohio State Buckeyes. IU has no offense. Their defense looks really, really good. They got some linebackers that can fly. Quarterbacks are making plays. But their offense was just awful. Awful. They were just barely throwing the ball. Their play calling was terrible. Ohio State's Ohio State. I'm not sitting here saying, oh my gosh, they're not going to be one of the top 5 or 6 teams. But last year at times I feel like they just looked like they were bored. And they just kind of turned it on against big teams when they could. But I don't know. Their quarterback looks really good. What's it, McCrary or McCary or somebody? What's Ohio State's quarterback name? McCord? He looked really good. When he needed to make a throw, he made it. Marvin Harrison Jr. didn't look good today. He got dinged up a little bit. Their running back Henderson's a stud. So Ohio State will be fine. But our Hoosiers hung tight. They stayed with them. They only lost by like 20, which if you're an IU football fan, that's a success. I bet they're having some fun in Bloomington tonight. I guarantee that. And then we had the old Reds. Philip's flying around on the hoverboard. The Reds played the Cubbies. And for the second game in a row, walked it off, got a nice win. Didn't do anything on offense, and all of a sudden in the 9th inning, came to life. I think they have the most come from behind 43. Wins. 43 come from behind wins. So that's pretty. Out of 69 wins. So that's pretty good. I mean, they don't give up and kind of all had a perfect storm there in the 9th inning. And then tonight, the Battle of Carolina North, the better of the Carolinas, beat up South Carolina. Drake May started his Heisman campaign. So if you're new to the channel, North Carolina's my number 1 team. Purdue and IU are right there because grew up Purdue, went to IU. Michigan's also a honorable mention that we watch. That's Heidi's team, so it's honorable mention. But there you go. All right, we got a hoverboard. We got burps. Fill up burping like that. Anyway, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. So we had a good day. It was a busy day. In between all that, I showed you a little bit. We've got 5 little containers out here. We're totally doing a deep dive clean in Philip's room. That beeping is annoying. I think he found the hoverboard. Now it's getting ready to die. But anyway, we're going to keep cleaning his room tomorrow. Maybe kitchen, maybe living room, family room, his room. All right, we're going. That beeping is annoying. Thanks for being here. Talk to you later. Have a great Labor Day weekend.
Here we go.